Hey everybody. So I want to go over the two assignments that I made for To Kill a Mockingbird. The first assignment here is I'm going to pull up my screen and show you. Uh, okay, it's the day in the life of the working poor. It's this one right here. So you can find this assignment either on LiveGrades, on Teams, or on the classroom website. So let me go ahead and go over the instructions with you. Day in the life of the working poor. The novel we are reading focuses on characters who, for the most part, are living at the poverty level. In order to gain a deeper understanding of experiences presented by the author, it is necessary to gain some understanding of the challenges and frustrations presented by poverty. You will be given a situation in the following assignment that forces you to deal with the same issues a destitute person faces in a contemporary society. So, obviously, you can work with a partner if you want to work online, but obviously, social distancing and quarantine, I wouldn't recommend going and meeting anybody. But here we go. You will work with a partner or work independently and to develop a plan for dealing with this average day in the life of someone living on the edge of poverty. Together, you will write a detailed plan for how your family will solve the problem it is presented. So here's the scenario. Here's the problem that you're going to be faced with. You are married with two children, a 4-year-old daughter and an 8-year-old son. You work as a laborer in the Salinas Valley of California, where you pick seasonal fruits and vegetables for $9 an hour. You have an after-tax income of $14,000 a year. After paying rent and utilities on the modest apartment that you live in, you have just $20 a day to take care of your family's needs. You and your spouse try to save a little money, but something always comes up and drains the piggy bank. You have no savings and live paycheck to paycheck, just like everyone you know. Your husband or wife cannot work because of a back injury, but at least you don't have to pay for childcare for your daughter. Okay, so here's the first problem. You arrive home from work and begin to make plans for the following day. You need to buy food for all 3 meals for the entire family tomorrow. Your 4-year-old daughter has a fever and needs medicine. You need to have money for the bus fare to and from work tomorrow. Your job is 6 miles away from your home. In addition, your 8-year-old son accidentally tore the inside out of his tennis shoe on the way home from school. Both children only have one pair of shoes and the weather is turning cold. What will you spend your money on? You have $20.50 in your wallet and nothing in the bank. Together, you and your partner will need to make a list of how you will spend your money and meet the needs of your family. Don't just create a shopping list. Instead, explain the menu for each meal with a price for each item and record other expenses. Write the grand total clearly at the top of the page. So here's your price list right here. So what I'm looking for you to do is, based on this situation, you have $20.50. You have to decide how you're going to get food for your whole family for the day. So that's you, your spouse, and your two children. And on the back of the paper, so I want this to be at least 250 words. You can go more than that, but so that means I'd like you to write about a page. Um, on a separate piece of paper, reflect on the choices that you made. What was the most difficult choice? Why? If you were the 8-year-old and open your lunchbox and to discover the meal your parents made for you, would you be satisfied? Think about and comment upon the burden placed on the working parent who must work in a field, laboring mightily, only to come home and realize that he or she cannot fully meet the needs of his or her loved ones. Finally, describe how this family could improve their situation. Brainstorm ideas that might help lift the couple's wages or conditions. Would you be willing to do the things you've suggested the family do? Why or why not? So again, 2/3 of a written page. I'm looking for at least 250 words, okay? So really think about that. And seriously think about, if you were 8 years old, go back to yourself as a child. Would you be happy with what you're putting in the lunchbox? And what could you do to help the family? And remember, you're laboring in the field. So remember, if you've ever worked outside for a couple of hours, if you worked outside, think how hard that is, and think how hard it would be to do for 8 or 9 hours a day. Okay, so make sure I get that assignment, and then let me go over the next one with you. This is an article that I'd like for you to read. So when you get done reading, this is way far away down the line. But when you get done with chapter 22 of To Kill a Mockingbird, there's an article that I'd like for you to read called Only the Accused Were Innocent. And it's a really great article that goes into the history of the Scottsboro Boys trial. And I'd like for you to think about these questions down here. I'm looking for complete, thoughtful answers. So I am going to be grading this according to like how much thought did you put into this. So don't just slap something down there because I'm not going to grade that very well. But I will give you a grade for your participation in trying this. So read the article, see what you think about it, and really think about these responses. This is one of the only projects that you have to work on for an entire week for my class, plus reading the book. So I'd really like for you to take some time on this, okay? All right, so if you guys have any questions, let me know, send me an email, and hope you guys are all doing well. I really miss you guys, and I hate that we are not in school for the rest of the year. So, but I'm still here for you. So if you need anything, you just let me know. Okay, bye guys.